All right, O-line, putting out a little something for you. Hope you guys had a great holiday. Just want to walk through some box count and some of the planning for running outside. We're going to attack outside in a number of different ways. One of the ways I want us to get better at is running outside zone, and that is a zone overtake mentality that we're going to run. So when we're running zone, we want to overtake the defensive line, seal them to the inside, get the running back outside. All right. So let's look at box counts and how that will translate into who has whom. Because the bottom line, if we know who to block and we make our blocks correctly, these plays will get outside. Okay. All right. So let's look at the numbers count. All right. The formation on the screen is Ram far. That puts the H to the backside of the formation. Okay, we're in a position to run cloud, which is our outside run. The quarterback would reverse, hand off to the back. The back would take off, get outside. Okay, quarterback would continue to boot the other way, and we'll have some stuff back here. We might have 41 back here. We don't know. We'll see. But the bottom line is we want to make sure that this back has the ability to get outside without being touched. Okay. So let's look at the box against this 4-3 over. Remember, when we talk about over, that means that the defensive line is shifted to the strength of the formation. Okay. If they are shifted over to these two receivers, that would be to the right. Sometimes we'll see them go under, and 3-5 will be backside. So right now, front side is 3-5, backside shade 5. Okay, so in this scenario, as I tell you, draw that line right down the middle. And when you see that, and there's one thing I want running backs to start looking at too. I'm going to talk to you a lot more about what you're seeing in front of you, and I want you to understand. So understand in this scenario, okay, we have three to the right because we count the center 1, 2, 3, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's to the strength. Backside, we have count the center twice 1, 2, 3, 4, and they have three. So that should give you confidence that if you get the ball and trust your speed and hit that thing outside, you're going to get out here into some open area because our four should be able to control that three front side. Okay. And that's what we're going to talk about. So look at the count. Okay. We always know we're running outside zone. The the H back is going to be the lead blocker. So he carries the one designation. The tackle is 2, guard 3, center 4, right guard 5, and backside is 6. Okay. Tight end would carry the 7 designation. Okay. Quarterback as well would carry that because if I have some kind of game on that involves the bootleg, he'd get his head around and read him for most of his stuff. Okay. All right. So let's look at this. So what is it telling us? Okay. It's telling us, okay, that the tackle, and the fullback will have the 1 and the 2. And so when you look at the setup, this setup right here, the best scenario, okay, is going to be for that tackle to work to that outside. And I'm going to play a video here from Coach Jones talking to tackles about their footwork on that outside zone. Then the fullback will work for number 2. You say, well, those numbers are backwards. Yeah, I'm always going to go big on big first. There may be some occasion where we flip that, but in our offense standard, if you look at everything we do, we try to get the bigs on the bigs. So here again, tackles, that's why you take that step that Coach Jones is going to talk about. You get on that outside edge, and ideally, we want to have you guy pin that guy right where he is. And then we want the fullback to get his butt in gear, get around this corner, and beat that guy to the spot and seal him inside. Well, more than likely, it'll probably be right about there because that guy sees that. He's going to race to get to his contain, his gap. All right. And so that would be ideal. then the running back would continue on around in this vein and eventually be one on one with that free safety. That's what we want. Okay. So understand these two are going to work for these two. Now, the great thing about that is look at what it gives us for the guard. If that is a shade on the center, we want that guard to slam, help the center overtake, and then we want you to do what I call a sift. And so you work up from there. And that is a drill that we're going to have to work and get better at. Because here again, the way when this play is run, these guys may run, but these guys may not. Because if you go back and watch Vince Lombardi, he talks about running in the alley. So those outside two guys run, that's fine. We need a seal here and we need a seal here or here if we can't get it. Okay. And we're going to run in the alley. That's my best Vince Lombardi impersonation. So here again, right, left guard, slam that hard as you can, and then sift on up to get your linebacker, help the center overtake. We want that guy stuck right where he is. Okay, let's look backside. I have not taught this. In the past, I had taught a cut, but I think it's become too dangerous with the head injury thing for guys to do that. But we do want a cut off. Okay, we don't want to run this play and have all seven of these guys run over here. Okay, we want to stretch the front side. Sometimes it's called stretch. So we stretch the front side with our lead blockers, seal the back side, and now we have an alley. We don't have all these guys running out there. Okay. And you look at this configuration, tight end, yeah, you can get in there and try to mix it up with him. But let me tell you, if this guy is screaming out here to make the play and running full speed to make a play on that run right there, my question to you is, and let me erase your block, who is backside? Who is backside to cover play action, which you know what that is. Let me get my pen back. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Who is backside when you fake the block and then come back on China? Who is backside to contain you when that quarterback bootlegs to your side? Okay. If he's out of position, I got him. I'm going to take care of him. We're going to get him. Okay. I talked about that in the pass install I just sent out. You guys don't worry about guys who are out of position running like their heads on fire to make a play, get up, beat their chest. When they're out of position, I got them. If there's undisciplined back here, I got them. Okay. So that is the play to the left. All right. We'll look at that drawn up a little bit neater here in a second. But understand, we want to make sure that we maintain our advantage on this play. Okay. All right. So let's take the play to the right. Okay. Different configuration. Okay. Now we got a little bit different role for the tight end. We're coming to your side. Okay. So if that Sam is here or he walks down like he's going to blitz, you have to do your utmost to get in here and seal him, and we'll take care of the rest. Okay. All right. I got to take this call. There'll be a part two coming up soon. Hello, sir. Yeah, sure. I will get on there, and try to figure out what the parameters are. You know, uh, it's at 5 o'clock, so we do have all day tomorrow to get it worked out.